perfect. And I felt this was too good to not talk about. There is always someone out there that is outworking you. And I'm owning my shit by saying this. I thought I was doing it all. Yet the thing is, when it comes to building a business and to really stepping it up, your mindset is everything. Your mindset isn't just about being positive. It's also, taking responsibility on how you think and feel. It's really important in this space of growth and healing and personal development. I'm not here to go hustle, hustle, hustle and go hard out, but there's always room to, improve your skill set. And improving your skill set is really so crucial in your business. Welcome to the Queendom. Hello, Queen and Keys. Welcome back to Keys to the Queendom. I'm your host, Tamara Meyer, and I have a special episode for you guys today. And it is me, myself, and I bringing to you some hard truths. I'm owning my shit, guys. I'm owning my shit. I actually wrote a post about this and I felt this was too good to not talk about it. So I really want to talk about what I mean about owning my own shit. And this has a lot to do with when I began my entrepreneurial journey as a coach and really wanting to make some big changes and big leaps and big moves. I've always said I've been a huge dreamer my whole life. And it's like, if you look at the movie stars and, you imagine this little girl dancing to the musical Moulin Rouge, I used to say to my mum, "Mummy, I want to be famous." Now, times have obviously changed and, I'm here to create impact and inspire those out there. And yes, I do want to be known from a completely different space. Yet I've always wanted to be someone and work towards having everything in life from a really abundant place. When I was a dancer, and for those of you who are in the entertainment industry, you so get it. As a dancer and actor, the work you do to be a performer and go on stage and to be, your creative canvas, man, I thought back then, and I'm saying again, I'm owning my shit, that I was the shit. And I used to question myself as to why I wasn't always at the front when it came to dancing. Hand on my heart, was an incredible actor. I was very good at public speaking. I was very good at being on stage. I won a lot of prizes at Stanford's for acting, but for dancing, a little bit different. And you know what? I'm here to also admit I wasn't the best dancer. And if I had really put my heart and soul into it, I could have become quite renowned in the dance world. But this is why I'm bringing this up now, and this is where it's really relevant as what I was like as a coach when I first began. I thought I was the tits. I thought, all I had to do was train people, or, all I had to do when it came to me as a little dancer was go to class, do the routine, practice at home once or twice a day, and that was it. And what I'm saying this for is there is a level of hard work and discipline that has to go in to wanting to become the best, or to be at the front row, or to have a certain amount of followers, or to be earning a certain amount of money, or even when it comes to anything in life, you work hard towards it, you will get there. Yet there was a level of what I thought I was doing was hard enough, but truth be told, there is always someone out there that is outworking you. And I'm owning my shit by saying this. I thought I was doing it all. Yet the thing is, when it comes to building a business and to really stepping it up, there are so many avenues you really have to look at. So we're going to take you through that today. When I say we, me and my two split personalities. I told you today's episode was going to be crazy. Now, first thing I really want you guys to really take ownership in is when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself, your mindset is everything. And when I was a dancer and even as a coach, when I first began, my mindset was not there. I was very victim mentality, and, victim mentality, for those of you who have done life coaching or NLP or any of those practices, they call it the cause and effect. And I was very much like, blaming, naming, shaming. Why is this happening to me? Why is she so successful? Oh, she's so lucky. She's had a better life. I used my past as an excuse for where I was. And that was kind of on repeat subconsciously for a really long time. And the woe is me story was sort of always there, yet I thought, being positive was enough. But in actual fact, and when we build a business and when we really start to, put your CEO hat on and your empire hat on, queen crown, Your mindset isn't just about being positive. It's also, taking responsibility on how you think and feel. And when things are at that low frequency vibration, it's like, okay, rather than avoiding it, suppressing it, it's really important in this space of growth and healing and personal development. You look within to grow outwardly. And for a really long time as a coach, I wasn't doing that. So take ownership, ladies and gents, if you're listening right now. Where in your level of growth in your business are you naming and blaming and shaming and putting other people down, putting yourself down, or even comparing yourself? Because I tell you now, when you look at the people that you look up to, the entrepreneurs, the CEOs, they're just so tunnel focused. And if something comes up from an emotional wound or anything to work on, they are quick to go, okay, this is my responsibility. This is coming up for a reason. What do I need to do about it? So that's the first part I want you guys to think about. Now, the second thing is, and there was this beautiful thing I learned from a incredible event I went to, Morgan Nelson, dropping your name down here, buddy. And that was a law called the law of income, or the laws of income. And one of the things that the laws of income talks about is obviously being so good at what you do that you are not replaceable. And so what that means is, are you taking in learnings every day? Are you educating yourself? Are you putting yourself out there when it comes to listening to podcasts, reading books, courses? And when I was a dancer, I wasn't doing that. I sure as hell wasn't looking up to the performers and actors and their journey on how they did it and what they were doing. I just kind of thought, well, if I went to acting school, that's enough, right? There are so many people out there who are just so hungry for growth and success. They're willing to do whatever it takes. Now, I'm not here to go hustle, hustle, hustle and go hard out, but there's always room for learning, and there's always room to, improve your skill set. And improving your skill set is really so crucial in your business. Now, as a business coach, I'm always looking ways of how I can improve my knowledge around mindset, marketing, selling, content creation, and that's why I'm so good at what I do now. And I'm also very much taking responsibility in taking time in the morning. This is my morning routine at the moment, where I'm learning something new from my mentors or just putting energy into looking things up. And I want you guys now to ask yourself, are you constantly evolving and learning new skills that are going to enhance your growth and really put yourself out there compared to all your different competitors where you are irreplaceable? That is number 2.
Hey guys, real quick. Have you ever been stressed out or stuck on a problem you just can't seem to figure out, and then a friend or a mentor comes along with like a fresh perspective and shows you a solution that completely changes the game for you? I'm smiling right now as I say this because I know I've had a ton of these moments while building my businesses and remembering back to all the people I have been helped by, which gets me so excited. So I want to pass on the information here and give you guys a favor to build this Queendom community. Whatever platform you are listening on, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and tune in every Wednesday, because you just never know when you will hear that special something that completely changes the game for you. And when it happens, make sure you leave behind 5 stars so we know our efforts are making an impact. I love you guys. Let's get back into it.
And number 3 is, again, something I feel is so important, is you have to be a good person. You need to be kind and contributing and helping others along the way, whether it's from a perspective of your family, your loved ones, doing things for free. And I don't mean, giving all of the things that for free, but the more you give value to the people that look up to you and are coming to you for help, this all becomes a ripple effect, and it also comes back to you. So it's not about tit for tat, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But you know what? I always now jump on any opportunity where anyone asks me, would you be open to jumping on a live, for my clients? Or would you be open to being a guest speaker on my masterclass? Would you be open to doing, X, Y, and Z as an example? And I feel this is important because when I was a fitness coach, I can't believe I'm opening up to this to you guys. I was always, there was a bit of ego there. It's like, well, no, I can't do this. I'm too busy, or no, I'm too above you, or, no, I feel like you're just using me. Actually, you know what? Truth be told, it wasn't like I'm too good for you. It was definitely more that I felt like I was being used for my name. But that energy is what I was really attracting. So the most important part of this is really start to help other people out there that, maybe not where you are right now in your journey and, are wanting to be inspired by you and wanting advice from you. So take the time to help people out there, because the people you meet below, you just never know who you're going to meet at the top. And I'm very grateful that I've been able to take ownership on how I was as a dancer, as an actor, as a coach, as a fitness coach, that, God, I thought I was doing enough. And the thing is, I was really, really not leveling up to the level that I should have. And it's a big thing to really admit on here because, I was successful as a fitness coach, but there was still so much more I know deep down that I had not done that I could have done more of. And that's where a self-leader really steps into this position that I really want you guys to look within. Are you taking responsibility to replying to your clients on time? If you are working with a mentor, are you utilizing them? Or if you are someone who, very much like I was when I first began my journey as a fitness coach, I just had this hoarding mentality where I just didn't want to spend money to learn. I was like, I will figure it out. I can do it all by myself. The truth be told, guys, it is going to work in your favor when you invest time, energy, and money into someone that is far ahead of you than you having to do it yourself. And that's something I have learned. And I want you guys to now, with these 3 things I've asked you to look within about, is take responsibility, take ownership, look at your own shit. Where can you learn more skill set to be irreplaceable? But more importantly, are you doing good for other people, or is it just about yourself? Because there's been, people like Daniel G, Lloyd James Ross, Morgan Nelson, so many amazing people that are coming into my container who are so willing to do things out of just the love and passion that they have for their goals and business. Why shouldn't we do the same? So this is a little homework that I want you guys to do. Where can you help someone out and do something that's giving them value and support for nothing in return, just purely because you love what you do and you want to give more advice out there to the people who may right now be struggling? Because I'm telling you now, the more you work from this place of happiness, taking ownership and earning new skills, it actually becomes fun. I found myself more and more each day now that there's this sensation of like, I'll always work it out because I'm so grateful that I've got such amazing mentors in my life, but also because I take full responsibility with everything I do because it's on me. Yet if I'm ticking the boxes of looking after my health, my mindset, learning new skill set, being a good person, and also doing the emotional work, I tell you now, guys, the success, the love, the empire just becomes so much more real and actually happens quicker than you realize. It's kind of happened, well, I'm not going to say kind of, it's happened this year actually already, where I've really set the standard of stretching myself and I was going to say fuck, but I was worried to swear, but this is my episode. But holy fuck tits, let's be real. When you really ask for what you want, the universe is going to give it to you, and it's up to you to be able to adapt and evolve and just take responsibility.
So we're near at the end of the episode. I know I don't want it to end either. And I love you guys so much for tuning in every week and coming to this journey with me. But the good news is it doesn't have to end here. If you've gotten value from today, I have something really special I want to share with you. Now, most people are very dedicated to learning from podcasts or books, but when it comes to taking the action required to make these ambitions come true, they retreat back to their comfort zone and listen to another podcast. But I know that there is a small group of queens listening right now that are hungry for more. You want complete freedom over how you spend your time and money, and you want to be able to do it from anywhere in the world. I understand you. I was you. And now I have complete freedom over my time, location, and money. And I did it all with my social media blueprint. And if you are part of the group that takes action towards your dream life, I have included an exclusive link for you to jump on board below at 50% off. I appreciate you queens all so much. Now let's finish this one with a bang.
So I hope this quick, short, myself owning my shit has given you guys, a bit more realizations within yourself, because it's not me to make you feel bad, or it's not me to go, you're not doing everything. You need to do more. There's always room for us to improve on. I know there's still so much for me to do and improve on within myself. And I'm owning that. And I want you guys to know that we all can do better in certain ways. And sometimes to do better means sometimes we need to surrender and remove these ego mindset and be real and be authentic and just go, I need to do more. Yeah, I need to do more, and I'm really willing to do that. And now I know there's 3 main things I can improve on in my life. And if I stick to that and I'm consistent with that, then sure as hell I know I'm going to get to where I want to be. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, beautiful kings and queens. This is Keys to the Queendom. I'm your host, Tamara Meyer, and I'm ready to give you more exciting episodes coming your way. Much love.